All right, too, Black is here. Check this out. I am trying to go to sleep, but I can't go to sleep, so I decided to make a video. Okay, I was talking to a coworker who has a new Volvo in my company also, and he was telling me something about that the technician at the leasing company we lease our trucks from told him that when the truck is cold, he needs to turn the switch on, but before he started, he need to push the key in. You know, turn the switch on and push it in and hold it for about 5 seconds, and it's gonna heat up the glow plugs, and then he should crank the truck up. And I said, glow plugs? I said, dude, tractor trailers don't have glow plugs. And he goes, well, that's what the technician told me, and you know, I believe him. And I said, yeah, okay, go ahead, go right ahead and do it. He goes, well, you ought to try it first before you say it. I said, dude, I don't have to try it. We don't have glow plugs on these trucks. So he like, I try, I push it in, and the glow plug light come on. Show y'all something, right? I keep telling you, if a white man tell a white man something, a black man cannot tell him nothing. Okay, this is, the switch is off. Is that off? Yeah, the switch is off. Even though I just cut the switch on and he want to act stupid, but the switch is off. Like I said, the switch is off. I'm getting ready to turn the switch on. Okay. The switch is on. Let's wait till all these damn lights go off. Okay, now I'm gonna push the switch in. I'm pushing the switch in right now. Do you see anything on the dash that say something about a glow plug? You don't believe I'm pushing the switch in? Oh, I just let the switch out. Those 3 lights came on when I let it out. Okay, I'm pushing it in. Nothing happens. Now you're gonna see the lights come on when I let go. It don't say nothing about glow plugs. Up top it says traction control, ABS, and something about trailer. But he swears up and down the technician told him the truck has glow plugs. That I've never heard of any tractor and trailer engine having glow plug. Now some of them would come with an I think they call it a grid heater. Okay, a grid heater is a little heater they put on the intake, and it heats up the real cold air when the engine is cold. Now I've seen grid heaters, but I ain't never seen no damn glow plugs. Anyway, but my point is this. This particular driver, I think he has a little problem with telling the truth, okay? I hope he don't see this video, but if he do, he needs to know it. I mean, he's a grown-ass man. He has a problem telling the truth, okay? I've learned this for myself, from talking with the guy. I've talked to him before. But anyway, what else I want to talk about is this. I banned a guy from my channel tonight. I was trying not to, but he keep putting untruths on my channel. Now, some people, a lot of people get on my case. You know, why you banning folks? It's not right for you to ban you ban everybody that don't agree with you. No, I don't ban you when you don't agree with me. I ban you when you lie about something. I ban you when you keep putting something on my channel that's wrong, okay? Like I said, my channel, I want my channel to be a place people can come to learn the truth, okay? If I'm wrong about something, I will say I'm wrong about this. I don't have a problem saying I'm wrong about this. I deleted a video, I can't remember what the video about, but I had said something about an engine and found out it was wrong. I deleted the video, okay? So I don't have a problem with being wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I'm not wrong, okay? But what I'm saying, this guy, I think his name is Dooley or something like that, L-I-E-S, dualies or whatever. Anyway, he said something like, what did he said something like, oh, he read a manual, he read 2-3 diesel manuals somewhere, and all of them said that it wasn't safe to let a diesel truck idle, because the injectors, they inject fuel, the fuel don't burn correctly, and it don't burn all the fuel, and the fuel leaks down on the compression ring, and it washed the oil off the cylinders, and it causes the cylinders to wear. It's 100% bullcrap. Let me tell y'all, I've been driving diesel for 14 years, okay? Every diesel truck I get idles, okay? Like I said, my old truck, 430-some thousand miles. If idling killed the engine, how the hell it get to 430-some thousand miles and it didn't burn no oil? I'm saying, when they changed the oil every 50,000 miles, right? Every 50,000 miles, they changed the oil in that truck. They fill it up with oil. I don't put any oil, the whole I'm not joking, the whole 50,000 miles, I don't put any oil in the truck. Now, I will admit, sometimes it has been almost to the ad mark. Actually, it ain't been almost to the ad mark. It's still in the crosshatch. I've never put any oil in the damn truck, okay? There was one time I put some oil in the truck. It was low. I put some oil in the truck, and the woman called me and told me to take it and drop it off to get an oil change. I'm like, oh, now you tell me. Some years ago, I used to drive an International, back before I became a tractor and trailer driver, okay? I was driving an International. It was the DT 466, the 4300, the 4700, that International medium duty truck, right? Okay, I don't remember how many miles was on this truck when I started driving. I don't remember, but it ran pretty good. It did not have glow plugs. I mean, the coldest morning, you go out there and crank it up, and it would crank up. It run like crap. I mean, it didn't run like crap. It just ran cold. But once it warmed up, it ran fine. After the truck had got old, it started to skip. It started to smoke. It started to run real bad when it was cold. After it warmed up, it ran like normal. It got so bad that it was hard to crank, and it ran really, really bad. So I took it to the shop, and they said 3 of the injectors were bad. They replaced the 3 injectors, and guess what? The damn truck would start up like it did before. It didn't smoke, and it didn't skip. So why did it run the way it did when it was cold? Apparently, they told me that the injectors, when they cold, it wasn't spraying fuel the correct way. And that's what the blue smoke was coming out. The blue smoke was the injectors not spraying the fuel correctly or whatever. But anyway, yeah, normally you say blue smoke would be oil smoke. Well, what is diesel fuel? Oil. But then you say, well, diesel fuel usually burn black. Yeah, but that truck, it ran blue. All I know, when they changed the injectors, it was no more blue smoke coming out, okay? But getting back to it, that truck, now I'm gonna tell you something, that truck, on the side of the dash, it had a little sticker that said, in cold weather, maintain at minimal 1250 RPM idle. And I'm gonna tell you why. That truck would not hold heat. I remember one day I had unload some propane tanks, and I was, unloading propane tanks, and I was facing the freaking wind, and the wind was blowing at the front of the truck. When I got inside the cab, I went to do my, write down my paperwork or whatever, and the damn truck was vibrating real bad like it was cold. And I stepped on the gas. You know how diesel crackle when it's cold? It made that same crackle noise. And I looked down, and the damn temperature gauge was almost down to 100. It had that, I guess because that wind was blowing at the front of the truck, it had cooled the truck down. So I learned from that day, when it's real cold, to let it run at 1200 RPM to keep the heat in the engine. But anyway, I do understand that when it's, my first truck I had got, Freightliner, it was a 2004. I had to go to Wisconsin, and it was like 7 degrees outside, and the heater stopped working. Well, they had already told me to fast idle, but I didn't listen to them. So I had to fast. I woke up in the middle of the night, had to fast idle the damn truck to heat the truck up again. But again, it wasn't because of low oil pressure, because it was so damn cold outside. The truck just didn't hold heat. But anyway, again, if you come to my channel and you want to leave a comment, you can, but don't leave a comment with no bull crap. You know, this guy, and the thing was, this guy stood up and told me he build engines, If you build engines, why, if you actually, and this is the part that tripped me out. If you actually build engines, you would know the bull crap that's on Power Nation is bull crap. You would know that if you actually build engines. But these guys don't build engines. They just read comments online. They go to forums and they read them damn forums and they think they know something. But what they don't realize, the people in the forums are making stuff up. You know, I'm gonna tell you the story again. Some years ago, I was reading in the back of a magazine, and you know how they have people write in, and this guy was talking about, you know, I noticed that whenever you read a comment about somebody building a car, they always got top of the line head. They always, I mean, if it's a Ford, they got the GT40 head. If it's a Chevrolet, they got the double hump head. If they got the Edelbrock intake, the Edelbrock copper, they got the Melon oil pan. They all got brand name stuff. And then they come up and ask a stupid question like, well, how much horsepower you think I'm gonna be making? Or do you think I should use head-bent header or hooker header? They always ask some old stupid question. And I'm thinking like, well, damn, if this person is smart enough to have all this brand name stuff, you would think he was smart enough to answer their own question. Then it hit me one day, them guys, they lying. They making it up. They lying, you know? But anyway, this is Dre. I can probably go to sleep now. I got this stuff off my chest. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you have any comments, leave them.